Frustrated Omid Scobie refuses to apologize for racist royals named in Dutch version of bombshell book.
Royal author Omid Scobie refuses to apologize to the alleged two royals named in the Dutch version of his new book, saying the entire debacle has left him frustrated. In the Dutch translation of Scobie's biography, Endgame, Inside the Royal Family and the Monarchy's Fight for Survival, the names of two senior royals who allegedly made a racist comment about the skin color of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's son were revealed. In an interview on BBC Newsnight Thursday, Scobie was given the chance to express his regret over the error, but instead said it's not fair for people to expect an apology from him. It's not for me to apologize because I still want to know what's happened, he told host Victoria Derbyshire. The author, 42, said that the book he was extremely proud of has been completely overshadowed by an event that's caused me a lot of frustration. He insists that the naming and shaming fiasco is not a publicity stunt. There are irresponsible people in this country that have broken the law and repeated names that should never have been repeated, he said. The book I wrote, the book I edited, the book I signed off on, did not have names in it. I'm as frustrated as everyone else. Scobie, who claims his tell-all was legally vetted before publication, said a full investigation has been launched, so I'm looking forward to finding out more about it because the English version of the book, the only one I know, the version I signed off on, that's the book that is out there today, that's the book that has no names in it, he explained. I make it very clear because ultimately to write the names it's a show and tell situation. There's no ability to show, so there was never an attempt to name. Scobie this week blamed the ordeal on a translation error, however the translator responsible for the book's Dutch version has since disputed his claim. As a translator, I translate what is in front of me, Saskia Peters told the Daily Mail. The names of the royals were there in black and white. I did not add them. I just did what I was paid to do, and that was translate the book from English into Dutch. Peters claimed the book's pages were distributed between herself and a fellow translator to transcribe. I have been translating for many years, she told the outlet. This is the first time anything like this has happened. This is not something I wanted to be involved in. This has been upsetting. I do not want to talk about it much more. Omid Scobie, born 1980–1981, is a British journalist and writer best known for co-authoring the book Finding Freedom. Scobie's work focuses on the British royal family, early life and education. Scobie was born in Wales and grew up in Oxford with his younger brother and parents, a Persian social worker mother and a British marketing director father. He attended Magdalen College School and then entered the sixth form at Cherwell School in Oxford. He studied journalism at the London College of Communication. After a brief stint on a British celebrity magazine, Scobie became the European bureau chief on the American celebrity and entertainment magazine Us Weekly, where he stayed for a decade. Part of his role was reporting on royals. He became royal editor-at-large at Harper's Bazaar and the royal contributor at ABC News, appearing regularly on Good Morning America and hosting the network's royal podcast, the HeirPod. In 2020, Scobie co-authored a book about Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, with American journalist Carolyn Durand. Finding Freedom, Harry and Meghan and the Making of a Modern Royal Family was published in August 2020 by HarperCollins. The book was written with the Duchess's contribution through a third-party source. Within 5 days it had sold more than 31,000 copies in the United Kingdom and had secured the #1 spot for hardback non-fiction on the Sunday Times bestseller list. In August 2021, a paperback edition of the book was released with a new epilogue covering events of the previous year, including Meghan and Harry's TV interview with Oprah Winfrey. Early life and education. Scobie was born in Wales and grew up in Oxford with his younger brother and parents, a Persian social worker mother and a British marketing director father. He attended Magdalen College School and then entered the sixth form at Cherwell School in Oxford. He studied journalism at the London College of Communication. After a brief stint on a British celebrity magazine, Scobie became the European bureau chief on the American celebrity and entertainment magazine Us Weekly, where he stayed for a decade. Part of his role was reporting on royals. He became royal editor-at-large at Harper's Bazaar and the royal contributor at ABC News, appearing regularly on Good Morning America and hosting the network's royal podcast, the HeirPod.